Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Planescape Torment. Yes, that's right. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, that's okay, all good.
I'm gone.
Now, what am I doing here? Well, after much difficulty I have obtained the bronze sphere and I am taking it back to Pharod. Hooray! That's great. What else? Well, I would like to visit the Mosaic Crypt, the Crypt of Dismemberment, the Crypt of the Embraced, and the Shattered Crypt, of which I have cleared only one so far, I believe, and they're all pretty dangerous. And they may contain traps. This is very unfortunate, as I would like to switch back to my magic user class now. Hey, so do we like... There we go, right. Good. So, let's look at this, right? I have one available slot to pick up treasure in from those locations. And these pipes do not stack. If I switch back to magic user class, I'm going to be dropping these two items, but I'll be should be able to learn this and this and equip these two, so it's a good trade. I think I shall.
What is your will?
Dak'kon turns to you, his eyes like polished coal. His blade mirrors his eyes for a moment as you address him, then he nods. What is your will? There are things that I would know, Dak'kon. I will hear you. Ah. Oh. Can I talk to you about your teachings? Dak'kon waits. I wish to give up my current profession and resume the study of the magical arts. Dak'kon, can you train me? Dak'kon's blade slides from his grip and he moves it in front of him with a circular motion. We shall recite the teachings. You shall know the ways of the art again. Very well. At the end of your teaching session, you find yourself slipping into the mantle of the mage easily. Dak'kon nods. You'll learn quickly. You are now ready to summon your will against your foes. Very well. Let's move on. So, yes, the crowbar has slipped from our grasp. Ah, yes, but dagger, dagger, dagger. Daggers, yes, 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 good, we can do this. Right. Can we learn Lucium's Tears? It's level 3 spell, we should be able to learn it. We've succeeded. Awesome. Scroll of Axe of Torment with the E missing because Americans can't spell axe. We have also succeeded in learning this. We will now pick up these items. Now, can't use Dirty Rat charms anymore. That's fine. The Knot charm, sure, we can use that again. Ah, but are we better off? Yeah, I'm liking this idea. We should give it to Dak'kon. Ooh, yeah, let's hold off on that. So the Nameless one can wear his amber earrings again. And his Mage's Guard, which gives an armor class bonus. And brings him down to a ridiculously low armor class. Now, I'm liking the idea of giving him a not charm to... Yeah, to dak'kon. That move the needle and thread to the nameless one. Pop that there. Oh. Yeah, okay. Great big hammer. Not charm. Oop. Big hammer. And obviously, now that we have a spellbook, and we have level 3 spells that we cannot prepare yet, which is fine. Right, are we happy with these spell slots? 2 chromatic orbs. Magic Opus. This divine living close combat friends be useful. Identify. Okay, so we got both of those in there already. Pacify. I'm good with not using that for now. Bloodbridge heals an ally, sucks health off us, but we have the Adder's Kiss is acid. Oh, it's acid arrow. It's literally acid arrow. Okay, got it. Okay. And how are we? We need some more spells for him. Ah yes, Bloodbridge. We have Bloodbridge, which means
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
there is another magic user who we might wish to give Bloodbridge to, but they are a pure magic user and not half fighter, so they won't have the hit points to do this. Therefore, having dak'kon learn Bloodbridge seems reasonable. Also, it frees up a slot to you know. Look, this is much more valuable than that. Let's put it on like that. There was some... We're going to want to rest to replenish those spells anyway. No, we'll hold on to the Dirty Rat Charms. Right, okay, so... Okay, we've still got combat spells already. We can carry on.
All right.
Ah yes, and we're looking for the bottle of endless water for Glyve the Stone Face. When we find that, it will bring us back down here again. I don't... Oh wait. Decanter of endless water. There we go. So glad I remembered. Oh, what was the gravelly voice of Glyve like? Have you found the flask of which I spoke? Yes, I have, Glyve. Verily, it is here in my hand. A note of eagerness creeps into Glyve's dead voice. You have it. Pour some of its water across my lips, and I shall tell you what I promised to tell you. Of course, Glyve. Here you go. The clear water from a flask trickles across the stone lips, diluting the filthy flow which spews from the holes. As you watch, the ditch's water slowly dissipates entirely, and the dirty taint of it replaced by clear, fresh water. Glyve groans in ecstasy. After a also, there's no and there. Otherwise, it would be and the dirty taint of it is replaced by clear, fresh water breath. After a moment, he says, "Do you wish your answer now, or later?" Give it to me now, Clive. Seek out the woman called Nemel. She resides in the Clerk's Ward in Upper Sigil. I know not where exactly. Best of luck in your quest, immortal. Best of luck in your quest, immortal. The voice seems to fade as it speaks to you. My thanks, Clive. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
And with that, we have... Oh, have we been in this one before? I don't know. Let's find out. We've learned something, right? We will look for this woman. Mosaic crypt. Oh, no. Is this one all full of traps? These caps are rusted to the ground and cannot be opened. It looks like they controlled airflow into the crypt. These names and the names and warnings inscribed into the stone have been chipped away into illegibility. Oh, this is such a trap. The inlaid metal on the mosaic floor seems to be sitting in a slight depression. It looks like it was scraped the colour from the tiles around it. Yeah,
Done.
that's not good. Oh, I see it. Okay. Is this it? This is the edge of the map. Right. Well, let's live dangerously then. This may be a trap. This container is locked. If we still had our thief class, we could try to open that. Oh! Did we have a knock spell? We did have a knock spell. Well. Yep, we're absolutely removing this. And we're going to go rest. Oh, hello. Ooh. Yeah, traps. Okay. Well, we'll remember that then.
Done.
I shouldn't have swapped that spell. I should have gone into a fight and cast it. Let's take a moment then. Oh, hello. Hello, enemies.
What's up?
Enemies more can actually taunt.
She has the personality of a patch of razor vine and twice as ugly.
Yeah, too right. You tell them more.
Leatherhead.
Alright, you two. Hit it.
Yeah.
Or taunt me up.
Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
And the first one.
Foxy bastard.
Yeah, that's right. Get in there. You lot as well. Come on.
All right.
Well, we know we haven't been this way. A skull? No, we don't want a skull. Let's head into the crypt and see what we can find. Ooh. Does this look like trap floor? This looks like trap floor to me.
All right.
Based on like spit. Yep. Let's leave and come back when we have a thief in the party. Because I'm pretty sure we'll actually be able to
I'm
do
gone.
that. Oh, hello. More of you.
Huh?
More people in crowd control duties.
Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass.
Absolutely. Okay, not that one then. That one's dead.
Even 50 swigs of brandy wouldn't make you look good.
Okay, this here is the one we have not entered. Shattered Crypt. These supports used to hold a sarcophagus. They apparently used to have something in them. They don't anymore.
All right.
These bones look like they have been gnawed extensively. They are scattered randomly. So, we got a box, we got some bones. One of these will probably involve us getting ambushed. That's a lot of coins. High quality punch daggers of Mooring. Okay. We don't need these. Oh,
What?
hey! Right. Do it.
I hear your words.
Oh, really? All your spells? What do you got for items then? Yes.
What's up, Chief? You.
All right.
What's the word, Chief?
Do your duty.
Flies with the rest of your
I
colors.
will hear you.
I will hear you. Yes, attack a lot. And there's going to be some use.
What's up?
More. If you could save dak'kon now, that'd be great.
Balance in all things.
Sweet. 5 heals. Sure. Yeah, keep taunting more.
Still got a bone, you witless
Oh,
ape.
there's more coming. Alright, okay. What do we do? We go spells. Oh, magic missile. Sure.
Huh?
Who needs talking? Everything but
You
talking.
dog body.
Right, fact.
Okay.
Let's make it a little more obvious who's attacking.
You dog body.
It is I.
It is indeed. There are many folks.
What?
What's your assistance required?
You dog body.
Oh, there's more constantly coming. There's got to be an end of them eventually.
Endure.
Dak'kon,
Grow
try
strong.
killing this one. Is that an area of effect? I'm doing damage to my eye.
What's up, Chief?
Right, more taunt.
Damn.
You know you can do it.
I hear your words.
Yours. There's another one coming. Look, I'm fairly sure they're not infinite. Look. Oh, those are good. I'll look at those after the fight.
I will hear you.
Spell. No, we'll just ask her.
Balance in all things.
What's the word, Chief?
But I know you're loving it. If you could taunt another one, that'd be great. The fact they're giving me experience points makes me fairly confident.
Your reasons for your incessant clicking are not known to me.
Look, there's a reason. Involves you taking damage and still being alive.
Die. The flesh knows
Fighting
that it
enough to fight
suffers.
back.
Even the mind does not.
What's up?
Hey, could you pull this one in? Great.
On the blasted plains, Zerthamon told Gith that there cannot be two skies.
There cannot be two
In the wake of
skies.
his words came war.
I had to wake up from the dead in a place like this.
Too true.
Yeah.
You're not
Plain swine.
Be a target. Oh, he's loving it.
Zerths are those that know the words of Zerthamon. They protect against the right community against all threats, whether to the body
I must be
or to the
hallucinating all
spirit.
this.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Huh?
Hey, more. Could you totally taunt this one just to really be silly?
One foot in the grave, the other in hell. Damn.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. I hear your words.
I wonder what it was I said that made death reject me.
Quite a few things, I think. Right?
Done.
The endless string of enemies seems to have actually come to an end. Mercifully. Right, high quality stiletto. Do we want this? Not that we have many options, but we can hold a couple more dagger weapons. Oh, hello. Why, hello. There's a high quality stiletto. Oh god, you weren't actually trying to punch him, were you? That'd make a lot of sense. Okay, so if we pick that up now
Done.
and pop that in here. There we go. Oh, right. We're keeping this bottle of endless water because we will have another use for it later on. Possibly more than one. Right, how are we doing for... Yes, this is great. I mean, it's not, but it is. 27. Okay. I'll give you this and pop it in there. And then... sure. That as well. Okay, that is good. We did alright there. That was a bit of a tough fight. Okay, no, that was a very tough fight.
All right.
We're practically out of spells. I should check the other crypt just to make sure that we have
I'm gone.
completely emptied it. Oh, wait. That's stairs. Okay. And not a doorway. Oh, we have not done this one. If we're going to do that,
All
we should
right.
rest. Get our spells back. Which would mean going all the way back to the Dead Nations crypt. And I could run. Actually, you know what, I will, because I'm going to rest anyway, so I don't need to worry about getting the hit points back on the walk. And yes, that'll end the strength spell from the item, but you know what, it was good. I should make
I'm
use
gone.
of these expendable items. Because... oh, where's the skeleton knight going to be this time? Is he going to be somewhere bad where he shouldn't be? Yes, he is somewhere bad where he shouldn't be. Okay. You're supposed to be over there by your barrel. Oh, you again. What do you want now? Do you have any more wares to offer? Or more importantly, I could sell you some rubbish. Let's see what we got here. We've got Uhir's knife. Yeah, enchanted. Rusty. Is that punch daggers of Murin. I should look at them. Stiletto. We have high quality stilettos. I don't think a normal stiletto is going to be a major portal opener somehow. Jagged knife, I believe we got some of those. I'm not sure though. Right, so we're done. In theory, not really. Pop that in there. Jagged knife, that's not very good. Right. So, one high quality stiletto, jagged knife. Alright, and now we're going to go and ask to rest here. And if we're lucky, we'll find the black skeleton whose name begins with an H, like Harvard or Hargard. Harkon the Black, maybe? Up in this area, roughly. Because he, I believe... Yes, you! Stop! We want to rest. Can we rest here, please? Hargrim stares at you silently for a time, then sighs softly. Thou shalt be safe here. Rest. Absolutely we shall. And for some reason, not in keeping with second edition rules, resting grants us significantly more healing than we should get. Oh, the nameless one heals a lot anyway. We should get our level in it, which is like 4 or 5 points. And I have a feeling that Mort and dak'kon get significantly more than that. However, we can now go... Did I really need... Oh, now knock spell. Yeah, see? I get to use my knock spell now on that locked tomb. That should be fun. So, swapping spell slots was worthwhile after all.
I'm gone.
And we might even run into some more Vargwheels on the way. I don't think they're infinitely respawning, but I think the fact that we did run into a second group of 3 in the same spot means either the game was being a bit buggy, or... hey, you know... Then again, 3 more, exactly the same space. Okay. Let's not waste any spells.
Just folly.
Probably do this with minimal damage to the class. And there obviously should be an infinite source of experience in this place. But it's nice that we were actually able to get some. Alright. Oh.
I'm gone.
Oh. Yeah, don't step on those eggs. Got it. Can we spell knock on you? It looks like it's
I'm
trapped.
gone.
Oh, hello. Sledgehammer, magic sledgehammer. I am going to say hello, magic sledgehammer. I would like to identify you with my identify spell. Enchanted hammer, enchanted +1, with an additional Thaco +1, so it's really +2 but without the +2 damage. Got it. That's quite a nice hammer, in many ways. No. Thaco +1, 2 to 9 crushing, which is 1d8 +1, which means that realistically, it might just be +1 after all. Either way, It's significantly better than this one. Okay. Well, as long as we avoid the mosaic. Is there anything else? Probably not. But we got to clear out a little fog of war, so that's nice. Right, we're definitely going to want a thief for the other trap.
Done.
So, more. You're looking down.
What?
Man. Wait. Yeah, 18's a bit much. Actually, in your current physical state, that's just about right.
All right.
Takes you to, what, 63 or 65? 61 or 65. Okay, still pretty good. Because this third crypt is gonna be a toughie. Oh, that's not the third crypt. This is the third crypt. And there were ghouls outside this crypt. That's worth remembering, because when we get inside, there will be ghouls again. Blood smears lead to the largest coffin.
All right.
Despite the age of this crypt, these coffins appear to be in near perfect condition. So, yeah, I want to stand here like this, right? And open this. This could be bad. Hello? I seem to remember a large group of ghouls coming out to fight, or were they here already? Oh, I should have probably read the things on the walls first. This is the corpse of a man with a surprised look on his beak-nosed face. It's hard to tell how he died, whether from the numerous horrific slashing wounds across his abdomen and throat, or from blood loss incurred when his right arm was nearly severed from his shoulder. As the corpse replies to you, its voice rattles in its throat. No. No. Beast, must run. Why do I feel so numb? Am I drunk? Can't feel me hands. And me legs. What last thing I remember is being pushed in here. The boys being slashed by some big piking thing. Who are you? So, Speak with Dead power is activating properly now, and we don't have to do it manually? Hey, who in the nine hells are you? Show yourself. Oh, by the hairy arse of Pan himself, I'm dead, ain't it? I'm afraid so. Can you answer me some questions? Always knew it'd come down to this. Tell me, Cutter, am I still in the catacombs? Yes. The corpse's voice is bitter. Figures. Aye, it does. Do 'em a good turn and they'll do nothing for you. Right, I just wanted to ask some questions. The corpse lets loose a gusty sigh. What did you want to know, Burke? What happened to you, anyway? We and my boys had just popped this crypt, and it was harder than picking a chastity belt, I'm telling you. After tearing and prying at the door for a little past eternity, we got in here and were looking at opening the main crypt when my blood started shouting, and this thing slashes me and dumps me into this crypt. I'm fighting it and I hear them start running. My bloods, what happened to them, eh? Where be Bert? Loudon? They make it, or are they in the dead book? I don't know. Ah, well, let's hope they didn't, filthy running pikers. Well, I've got a few other questions. Yeah, what do you want to know, Burke? Tell me about yourself. Gris. Gris the Vulture. They call me that on account of being able to smell out crypts and snatch the best loot before anyone else knew it was there. Spent most of my time picking at dead bodies. Why'd you ask? You're Gris, eh? I'll let the other villagers know you're dead. Villagers in the one up there? Drowned village? Well, I'm friggin' dead, it looks like. Give 'em my worst regards then. But blighters have probably been already picking through my stash and scrounging my corpse. Wait, you got a stash? Oh, I had a little bit tucked away near me kip. A little bit that that geezer, that wheezing crusty blighter Pharod didn't know nothing about. It's to the right of retard Ojo's place, if I remember correctly. Let's see. What can you tell me about the catacombs? These are my stomping grounds. Lots of ripe crypts down here, near untouched by anyone in over a... He pauses. Well, a lot of years by my reckoning. Me and the boys were cracked a lot of crypts down here. We just got into this one when the problem happened. Yes, you told me. Well, thank you and farewell. Let's go try find Ojo's place. Or let's get back to Pharod, because this return to Pharod has been a long time coming. I should definitely make an effort to do that now. And hopefully now I've got the bronze sphere, they'll let me back in. Whew.
All right.
Yeah. Finally, I wasn't able to click on a few bars initially. The guard straightens up. You've asked what Pharaoh's wanted, Burke. Yes, I have. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate. But not until, right? Well, I'll search him, but I'm not going to let him touch it. Alright, come on back in. Seem to recall him being a big fellow, probably a deepish voice. Did you hear about Gris? Whatever you're about to. Okay, not about to. Where is Ojo the Leatherhead's home? Right, you did say just to the right of there. Is that Ojo's? Yes, it is. Oh, I think I might have already found it. Hang on. To the right. So I'm not going to assume that's the east, but rather like you'd be coming in through the door, so just on the right here. Can't remember if there's a key to like.
I'm gone.
Ah, now we ran the risk of annoying him significantly last time, so yeah, we should just leave.
I'm gone.
I mean, was it like down here somewhere? I think we're a bit far from Leatherheads. Is this it? If it was, I think We planted it some time ago. Okay, so let's pretend that's not the place, right? Let's come around here, see if we can find anything else. Oh, hello. That's a very obvious place. I think we might have already planted it. Well, why don't I just go and see Pharod and maybe I can check it out later if need be.
All right.
And we know there's not a lot in here apart from Pharod himself. Ah, corpse. Pharod turtles as you approach, his crutch clacking on the cobbles of the court. He licks his lips and smiles expectantly. Have you brought me what I asked for? The bronze sphere. Here it is. Pharod's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You... He chuckles. Ah, corpse, such a gamble you were, and paid off handsomely you have. Pharod studies his reflection in the sphere and... The years have been cruel to me, I see. I did what you asked, Pharod. Now I want some answers. Pharod doesn't even look at you as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, yes, ask your questions. Pharod turns the sphere in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Pharod studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I'm about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears'll take offense. Pharod smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh from the burning, it seems. I've been honorable so far, right? You have my word that I'll stay my hand, Pharod, but I need to know what you know. The truth. Pharod's tone softens as if cajoling. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke. Corpse, in all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger. Yet hear me out. Oh, Pharod, this had better be worth hearing. You're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Pharod squints at you. Some time ago, you came to me, like you are now, but just strolled right into Illwind Court and said you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you? Aye, an audience! Oh, that should be more like... like I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge in his voice. You knew the right things to say, you did. Oh, yes. You spoke the chant like a governor, born and true, and I listened. But you were royalty. At least a man of position once, were you not? Once. Pharod hisses. Once. Titles, only words, nothing in the end. He lapses into silence then. Knew that too, my history, I think you did. What did I want from you? Pharod gives a mocking bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Pharod, great collector king, you says, I've come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. It's important to know how we dealt with him in the past. Pharod wags a crooked finger. And you asked for a strange thing. Who says, Lord Pharod, I ask for courtesy. Your collectors roam throughout the hive. If they should find my body, I want it kept safe. That's all I ask. Pharod shrugs. A simple boon. I see. Except there's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why did you even agree to it? Pharod falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse. You're a merchant, Pharod, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. Aye. Pharod's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you'd strung up a score of my blood in the hive wolves to die, I had enough reason to promise you the plains themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home with my kip to demand a boon of me. Pharod calms himself, though his face is still flushed. I agreed. I'm sorry about your people, Pharod. That wasn't me, but if I can make up for the loss to you, I will. Pharod tsk. No matter. Them bodies serve me well enough. Would Dusties pay the same for fresh deaders as for old? Was that the only reason you agreed to my request? You knew things about me. Things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something with the sigil, and you put a name and a picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. You didn't think you would... I didn't think you would fetch it for me. He chuckles. Yet you did, eh? The plains turn in strange ways. And that's all you know? All I know? Nay. But that's all I know about you, corpse. Fine. Next question. What did you take off my body after I died? I? Pharod licks his lips. Why, I took nothing, corpse. His face splits into a grin. Then I wasn't the one that found your body. Who did? Pharod's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Ah, such a cruel tongue on her. Your daughter? Who?
Updated my journal.
My darling girl Anna. She found you dead as deader can be in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you. Could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not for Dar's place to say. Don't lie to me, Pharod. You're a merchant and you always take a cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body? Ah, yes, my tribute. Pharod folds his withered hands over his crutch, almost protectively. There's no telling whether it was from you or not, corpse. Most like there was nothing. I'm not gonna threaten it to kill him if he doesn't hand it over. I'm not going to... Because I promised I wouldn't, right? I'm not going to pretend and make a threat. but this threat I can make. Pharod, my patience is an end. If you don't hand over what was stolen from me, I'll see to it that the dustmen know where to find you. Pharod is silent for a moment. He taps his fingers against his crutch slowly. Well... where has the decency of man gone? Pharod grumbles, shaking his head. A courtesy I'm doing to you, for your corpse. Such a courtesy. Pharod, parting with anything? It'll be the dead book for me if anyone heard. Wait here. Move not a yard. I shall return. I wonder where he's going.
Updated my journal.
After a while, Pharod returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands he holds a number of items which are probably going to end up on the floor underneath our feet, which he passes off to you. You will be silent on this and accept the blessings that I even remember. A few hundred coppers, a scrap of paper and a ring. Very well. Now who was it who found me again? Yep, right on the floor. My darling girl Anna. She found you dead as deader can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you. Could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not for a dar's place to say. Put a 4 in the middle. Anna. All right, I'll ask her. Where is she? Where's Anna? Pharod shrugs. She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. He chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out into the darkness. Anna! Stop mithering in those shadows and come greet our guest. But she's here?
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
She is, and she knows how to strut really slowly. Whilst music plays. The music that used to play when we went past her by that big spiky pillar.
Oh, what now?
And her tail's gone into hyperactive overdrive. Hey, what now? You turn to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter a chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that's flicking back and forth as you watch. You're Anna. I met you in the hive outside the mortuary. Isn't that so? The girl ignores you and turns to Pharod. What's this about, then? I'm not playing the leash book for this scared dog, scarred dog, so I'm not. Get one of your other gullies to do it. Anna, rose of my eye, have I not told you to respect the dead? A thin smile worms across Pharod's face, and he makes a slight bow to it. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. Eh? What are you on about? She squints at you. He's not a deader. Ah, yes, my mistake. Pharod nods when his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one only had one foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstones with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing. So? Anna glances at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing deader on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in Dusty's arms, so he will. Maybe you could have checked to see if I was alive before dumping me off there. Oh, aye, and maybe you should have been more careful, and maybe you wouldn't have been lying face down, not stone still on the alley cobbles like a deader, eh? The apostrophe should be on the other side of the N. I think. Maybe I should show your filthy corpse pirate hide what it's like being alive. No, no, no. No, no. Enough of this. Where did you find my body? Show him where you found his body, Anna. Pharod taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Pharod studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley, corpse, you come back and see Pharod. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Shh! Anna sneers at Pharod, then throws a glance at you. Come on, then. And keep your steps quick, Jig. I've little time to waste on the likes of you. Actually, I'm not finished exploring the buried village yet. Let's head to the site where I died after I'm done here. Oh, aye. Well, then you can sniff out your grave on your own, idiot. I'm not Anna. Pharod's voice is quiet, but it cuts through the girl's speech like a knife. Be his minder. See that he comes to no harm while in the village. Then guide him where he wishes to go. Anna spits on the ground. Pox on you both! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's go. I have some items on the floor to pick up. And they seem to not be on the floor anymore. Wet. Right. Piece of paper. And simple silver ring. No smell. Okay. We can do that next time we get this one. Right. But let's be stupid. Let's say, hey, Mort. Whoa, no. Mort, have a pipe. Don't use it. Now we get this receiving page. This ragged page looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. It was written in a tight, crabbed script. 16,537. Fifth night, drunk, chest wound. Cause of death, mauling, Abishai. Collector pox, free commons. Paid, no possessions. 16,538. Fifth night. Desiccated corpse. Cause of death, indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. We've had a few of those. Collector Pharod. Free commons paid. No possessions stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. 16,539. Fifth night. Scarred shell. Cause of death indeterminable. Scars do not appear to be the cause of death. Shock, trauma. Collector Pharod. Free commons paid. Permissions logged. Fist irons. 13 commons. Middle table receiving room. That seems like us. Middle table, receiving room. Scars do not appear to be cause of death. And we might get to find out some more about our other companions. Right. 16,540. Fifth night. Desiccated corpse number 2. Cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector Pharod. Free commons paid. Possessions logged. Knife marks evident from dissection, but the dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Have an initiate from the third circle examine it. It has strange markings like those on contracted worker 79. Oh, remember contracted worker 79? We had the thing with the earring. Yeah, that's familiar, right? I think that was number 79, or number 42, I can't remember which. 16,541. Fifth night. Skeleton. Cause of death indeterminate. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector Pharod. Free commons paid. No possessions stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. 16,538. As with the previous today's entries, V Shell's Pharod as ward also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked that Initiate Emmerich launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entry 16542 is one of Pharod's gang. I've seen the individual before. I would ask Emmerich to pay heed to how the man died. 16,542. Fifth Night. Tiefling. Male. Cause of death slash marks. Discoloration or wounds is consistent with grave rot. Perhaps ghoul claws. Collector Pharod. 3 commons paid. No possessions. Stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. Alright. We have a silver ring we want to identify. We have a gold bracelet. And we have Anna, who has Anna's punch daggers. D4, 2, 2. We might have better ones by now. We do. We blatantly do. We've got those ones. Those ones. Because I know she has a... She's like punch daggers only, practically. Right. +1. Enchanted +1, +1. Yeah. That is dodgy because enchanted +1 is +1 damage and +1 FACO. So it's like. But these enchanted +2. Wait. 2 to 8 D4. Okay, yep, these are just ridiculously good on the damage front. +1 piercing damage, +2 to armor class, +1 luck, FACO +1. These daggers were once wielded by Murin. The jinxed Murin was a hapless young woman who became a thief through a series of disasters. Each of these accidents resulted in the death of the trainer for whatever profession she chose. Out of desperation, Murin trained herself in the art of thievery with laughable results, meaning she died because she was the trainer. Murin's thieving career was filled with numerous mishaps that involved her in combat situations. In other words, she got caught. Each such combat often ended with Murin being seriously wounded and thrown into prison. It's like the bunglers in crime all over again. When it became obvious that Murin was not long for this world, her father, Archmage Dak'kon, created these magical blades for her to use. With the luck provided by her new blades, Murin was actually able to successfully strike an opponent in combat, which came as quite a shock to her. While her opponent was busy bleeding, Murin would make good her escape. Unfortunately, during one such escape, Murin tripped, fell on her dagger and died before she could staunch the bleeding from her wounds. Great, this one's a walking disaster area. However, these are very good. Oh, it just... That's interesting. So just totally replaces and overwrites. Very interesting. Well, we'll give her the bandages as well. And in fact, since we got some... No. She can be a dirty rat with a dirty rat charm. Keep those here, pop those up there. And we can set about giving her some more items to use. Also, hey, she gets to be level... Oh, 4/4 fighter thief. As opposed to 5/4. Okay, so... Yeah, because the fight... slightly different split. Oh, she's got much less experience. Right, okay. I don't know if she comes at a set level based on the level we get her, or a set level... So in other words, we might have over-leveled slightly by just doing almost everything. Right. Oh, we are so close to level 5 magic user. And I'm quite pleased with that. Right. I want to identify that, so I'll do that after we rest. I'll pop this. No. I might accidentally use it in combat. I should probably just use it now, to be honest. I think there's only one other lawful good party member. He's a long way off. I don't know what his stats are. I know he's a good fighter type, frontline fighter, but he might be a bit of a paper tiger. You know, he might need the health. But by seeing him at this time, I'm probably not getting a massive benefit from it. Anyway, I'd say there's an odd time. I should check, just in case I'm completely missing something. Where are we? Yes. So, no highlight key, apparently. Alright. Well, in that case, yeah, I think I'm done here and ready to head out. I think I'm going to end the episode here. We've finally brought the bronze sphere back to Pharod, and much joy may it bring him. I say in the most ironic of ways possible. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one. But I'm going to say bye-bye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone.